Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've got a brand new bike rack that I cannot wait to show you guys. So I got it here, I put it all together, and it's got it on the back of the Jeep right now. And I've got a little bit of movie magic I'm going to show you because actually at this moment it's already put together and on the Jeep. But we're going to rewind this whole thing and I'm going to take you through it step by step, show you how I put it together, and then how it works and how awesome it is. So I'm stoked to show you this thing. I think this is the Mac Daddy. So let's go put this thing together. Come on along for the ride. This is the Mac Daddy of racks. From what I've told, I can't even begin to say how excited I am about this rack. So let's get this thing open and on the dang Jeep. Oh my God. So I'm an idiot, you guys. I'm such an idiot. I thought I had this on my phone, and I tried to use the remote on the phone to control the camera. So I did that, and it wasn't recording this entire time. So I got everything opened up. Man, that was fun. There was all kinds of good stuff I talked about, and I didn't record a dang thing of it. So, man, I am such a rookie here. All right, so let's recap you up here. All right, so this is crazy. So we opened up the box. This thing is awesome. So I went through kind of everything. There's only really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. A really cool instruction book, all pictures, which is nice. My favorite part of this so far is you get 3 key rings here, or 3 keys, all right, locking keys. So if you lose one, you got 2 backups. And you can put things on different key rings if you want. Like I've got a key ring I keep just for bike stuff, and then I have one just for work stuff, and I have one just for home stuff. And they're on carabiners, I can clip them all together and whatnot. So that's awesome. I can put one on each. But even better than that, look at that. They give you a kuatracks.com keychain to put it all on, and it's a bottle opener. Like, come on, thanks Kuat, because you know that the first kind of key ring I would be putting on here would be a bottle opener. So that's awesome. Okay, so let's catch you up here. I went through a whole big old rant, thanked everybody. I think I said to Kuat, if you're watching this, if you happen to see it, if somebody from Kuat happens to see this, and I keep continually mispronouncing the name of your company, call me out, tell me about it, message me something so I can fix that. I apologize in advance. So there was that in advance apology. So we got into the box, we talked about everything. One of my other favorite things, it's under here, but your tools come in this really cool Kuat knapsack. It's like an old school 1800 coffee bean or sugar sack. Or for the people that are more modern, it's like what your Crown Royal bag, your Crown Royal comes in. It's like the bag like that, except it's not velvet, it's more like burlap. It's pretty cool. I like it. I think I'm gonna keep some tools in here, and I'm gonna keep it in my backpack I go riding with. So I thought that was really cool. So then I started putting this thing together. Step 1 was this end cap, which just snapped on. And it was really cool because there's a Allen wrench, oh, right here. And there's an Allen wrench that goes in there that stays with it at all times. So this goes in the back of the truck, this comes out. That's pretty awesome. So then I'm going to put the trays on. And here's the first one. And I'm realizing that I was struggling with it, ridiculously struggling with it. And I realized that I was doing it wrong. So now we're gonna fix it all up and get it right and get this thing back together again. So welcome back, and I'm sorry that I jacked this all up. Yeah, so I jacked it up. Originally I had both bolts going through one end this way, and I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't fit, but that was wrong, okay? It says this bolt goes through this tray on this end, okay? And then this goes through here. In a perfect world, that goes through there. All right. This bolt goes on this side. Stay. Stay. Oh my God. So I said earlier too, like, there's a reason why I don't necessarily do a lot of my own bike maintenance. and it's because I am not too mechanically inclined, but righty-tighty. Come on, baby, bite. All right, I need something over here. I need a prop. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do for all you Shrek fans out there. I like Shrek. All right. Oh, okay. It's seating. Yeah, boy. How am I doing? Oh my God, I'm terrible. Go ahead and tell me. Just tell me. I know it already. All right. So now we can use a little bit more torque. Don't want to strip anything, but we want this thing nice and tight, because the whole reason why I got this is because I want to be confident that my bikes stay on my car. All right, this guy feels like he can get tight. Oh, no strip skis now. All right. Wow, that's pretty sturdy. This is a pretty sturdy contraption. All right. One side on ski. All right. So let's do it from the other side now. What do you say? All right, this one's coming through here. This one going through here. All right, yep, okay, so it's trying, okay. Mm-hmm. D Gregorius. I don't know why I say the shit I say. I don't know why I say stuff. I just say stuff. I guess I like the sound of my own voice. At least that's what Brian will tell you. Scott, why are you always talking, man? Can't you just shut up? That's what he says. If you guys think my brother is rude and I should never hang out with him again, please tell me in the comment. Because I you know what? Like, I might agree with you. I might agree with you. I don't know. I can't explain the reasons why I like hanging out with a guy. Because I went out with him last night. I met him and Matt downtown, and we had some tacos at Islands and had a beer after. Well, actually had some bourbon after. Really good. I'm excited about that. But he's just a total dick the whole time. Pardon my French. He's a total jerk the whole time. But I love the guy anyway. Like, it's just part of his stigma. I think he thinks it's funny. Or, the flip side to that is I'm such a turd that maybe he has a legitimate point. And if you agree with that side, let me know. Okay? I want to know both sides to the story here. Is Brian a dick? Which he is. Let's face it, he is. But am I also like that much of a dork that I cause him to be that much of a dick? I don't know. I don't know, but I want to know. So I'm leaving that part up to you. All right, so this took me a lot longer because I'm an idiot and I had to figure out how this thing works. And it took me like retard. Well, I don't want to say that because we're all politically correct now. But it took me like special short bus. I don't know if that's any better actually. But it took me a while to figure this thing out because I am kind of a nincompoop. Another old guy term there, nincompoop. I am 40 after all. So, yeah, it took me a while to figure out that the bolts go like this and not like this or like this. So because of that, I got held up. And I wasn't recording any of it. Oh my God. I mean, how dumb can I be? thing is pretty legit. Meow. This thing's like a bad A butterfly looking thing right now. All right, so there was step one, put the end cap on, easy peasy. Step two, put the trays together, but no hints. Step three, press the pivot lever onto the corresponding keyed shaft, then tighten the bolt with the lock washer to secure the pivot lever. Heh! It's underneath here. It's this guy? Is this guy? Yes. Okay, so this, this, alrighty, so this guy goes on here. Oh man, that thing is tight. Oh, getting a phone call, Ski. All right, so my print order is ready at Staples. All right, that's good. So I'll be ready for my big conference. Roll down meetings coming up next Tuesday and Wednesday in Columbia, South Carolina, which hopefully I'm going to do a collaboration video with a buddy of mine. He's a coworker. He's going to buy a bike, and I want to kind of video that whole process of him picking out a bike. He's got about $3K to spend, so that'll get him a pretty good bike for $3K. I mean, and I think he's between a stump jumper. I have a Trek Fuel EX7. So he's looking at Trek. He's looking at Specialized, and he was looking at Jameis. And then we went off track and we started daydreaming about Yetis and Mondrakers and Santa Cruz and Rocky Mountains and all those fun things that I can only daydream about. But well, don't get me wrong, I love my Trek Fuel EX7. That's a pretty sweet bike. I've taken it down things that I probably have no business going down, and the bike does great, does awesome. So I have no complaints. I know there's this stigma about Trek. People call them trucks. It's just a big brand. They're everywhere. It's like the Chevy or the Ford of vehicles. It's not cool. It's not that. It's not a Maserati. You know, it's not like your cool import Porsches. You know, I don't know the difference, but anyway, that was a really long tangent. I apologize for that, but I really do like my Trek. I really do love it. And does that mean I don't want another bike? Heck no, of course I want another bike. I want to get my bike's a trail bike. I definitely want like a enduro bike or a downhill bike, but I have trouble rationalizing it. One, because I just spent all that money cutting down those dang trees. It's put me in a hole. And two, I live at the beach. There's no downhill. There's no enduro. Like the trail bike is perfect for me for what I ride most of the time. So, you know, if I got an enduro bike or a downhill bike, I would love it. I would look at it in the garage and I would talk to it probably, but I would never ride it unless I was on a trip. And let's just face it, I work like 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week, and I'm not going to ride that much. So the trail bike is perfect for me. It takes me where I want to go, and it's good wherever I want to go. Like, so when I'm in Pisgah, it works. Like, is it the best for Pisgah? No, but not in a long shot. But you can ride it. DuPont is beauty. It's awesome. Anything around here that's got any kind of technical hills, jumps, or anything, it's fine. But for the most part, it's too much bike for around here. A really good hardtail is perfect for around the beach. The trails we've got here, Blue Clay Bike Park, Brunswick Nature Trail. I mean, you don't need more than a hardtail. A full suspension bike is more comfortable, but you don't need it. Let's be honest, you don't need it. But when you get up there, yeah, you need it. Okay, so let's see what's next. Step 4, insert the rack into the hitch receiver and align the hitch pin holes, then insert the hitch pin. So we're just attaching it now to the car. And I've got to take my other one off, so I'm not going to take you along for that ride. So what we're going to do here is, you see, we put this thing together probably in like 20 minutes. This was pretty easy build. Oh, yeah, I forgot. So I talked about Backcountry, and that was while I was talking and we weren't filming. So I want to go backtrack a little bit. I ordered this from backcountry.com. But the best thing about Backcountry that I found, being the best online window shopper there is, they've got everything. I mean, everything outdoors. For me, to be able to go to one store to look at surfboards, and on the same website, check out the new Yeti SB 150, come on. Like, does it get any better than that? So backcountry.com was pretty awesome. And like I said, it was cheaper than getting it from the manufacturer, and shipping was free. So that was pretty sweet. It looks like we've got everything all up and locked in here. So I'm gonna go put this thing on the truck, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, well, we put this thing together and it's on the back of the Jeep. I can't even begin to tell you how stoked I am. Let's take you through this NV 2.0 rack. So the bike goes right up onto the rack, the front tire goes into the cradle, and the rear tire sits right on the tray. You come around the front and you take the tire arm straight up over the tire and clamp it down. It actually ratchets down tight on the tire, as so. Along through the back tire, you can attach a ratchet clamp that comes through and holds the back tire in place. So it's just a little strap that ratchets down. That's all it takes. There you have it. The bike is safe and secure on the back of your rack. From each tray pulls out a locking device that goes right through your triangle, and it wraps right around and locks right back to itself. No key required to lock it. So there you have it. Your bike is locked, safe, and secure. Now this is only going to be safe for quick pit stops at restaurants, to grab a quick taco after a ride, fill up with gas. I do not recommend that being the only security on your bike as you leave it overnight or something. To disengage, use the key, and then the cord stows safely back into the tray, and there's a magnetic clip in there to show you that it's done. Now, if you want to get into the back of your car, there's a lever, and the whole bike pulls away from your Jeep or your hatchback, whatever you're driving, to allow you into your back gate. So with the bike down, you get right into your back gate, and you can get whatever you need. For me, it's my Bad A helmet. Let's go for a ride. Just kidding. All right, so let's close the gate back up, and we will put the bike back into standing position. Very simple, with minimal effort. I can reach in with one hand and pull the whole bike right back up. It clicks and definitely lets you know it's locked back into place. So there you have it. That's the NV 2.0. So, man, I can't even begin to tell you how awesome this thing is. Assembly was easy, purchase and shipping was easy, and so far so good. So I'll let you know after a couple trips how the bike rack's holding up. So, man, thanks for joining me today. This thing was awesome, man. I had a lot of fun putting this together. I hope you enjoyed your time on the channel with me today. And listen, go outside, do something fun today. Get off your couches, get off your computers, get outside, and let's have some fun. See you next time.